What's that cola thing? I think he means this. That cola thing is a cup. And you know what's in it? It's pallet nails are in there, rusty pallet nails. This is one of those cups you get when you go to the theater and you can use it all year round, and they fill it up for $3. It's good until 2011. Is there a wood I can use to build a birdhouse that squirrels won't want to chew on? I don't know. Maybe you could just build a squirrel house. If you had $500 to get started in woodworking, what would you buy? I would probably buy a low-end table saw, which would leave me a little bit of money to maybe buy a random orbit sander and a drill. Where would you be if you were not into woodworking? I'd probably be over here, but I'd still be answering questions, although they'd probably be like frozen trivia questions. What's your opinion on Harbor Freight and the safety of pallet wood? Well, as far as Harbor Freight, one just opened recently nearby in San Rafael, and I've only been to it once. I should probably go down there and visit it more often. I know I've talked to a lot of people who love Harbor Freight and find some really great deals there. Safety of pallet wood. I think pallet wood is safe as long as it's not the kind that has chemicals all over it. So I wouldn't lick it. Did you ever notice you never see pallet wood anywhere near Miley Cyrus? How about videos on SketchUp? Well, I'm not very good at SketchUp, but if you want to see videos on SketchUp, check Jay Bates' website. He's got a really good series of videos. Which is more important, a planer or a jointer? I think most people would say a jointer, but I don't have a jointer anymore. I'm getting along fine without one. But I think a planer is really important because otherwise you're limited to 3/4 inch wood that you can get at the store. Why do I use the same 2 songs now in my videos? First of all, I'd like to establish kind of a theme song, an identifiable music that is always in my videos. It just kind of makes it more cohesive. But it's also become really difficult to find music anymore that doesn't get flagged by YouTube's copyright violation system. What I'd really like to have is some original music that somebody would be willing to compose for this show. How do you keep your shop clean from all the sawdust? I sweep it. Where do you get your double-sided tape? I just get it at my Ace hardware store. They've got a couple types of carpet tape. They've got this kind, which is, I think they call it just light duty. It's probably for putting down maybe area rugs or something, and it's like vinyl. But they also have the kind of reinforced type for real carpet laying. You don't want that kind, you'll never get it off. What do you use your blowtorch? You've got the coolest name, Bobby Beans. You don't have a favorite tool, what about a favorite cheese? Parmesan? No wait, Swiss. No wait, all cheese. What do I use to get spray adhesive off of wood? Actually, I'm gonna do a mere mini on that coming soon. The trick to using spray adhesive is you spray it and you let it dry for a while before you put it on, and then you'll be able to peel it right off. Is woodworking and YouTube your full-time job? Yes, it is. It's kind of crazy being a YouTuber, because people will ask, you know, what do you do for a living? I'm like, I post videos on YouTube. Really? What 5 tools would I have if I was stranded on an island? I don't know, but they would all have to be boat making tools. How much time do you spend on woodworking versus video editing? I figure it's about 25% editing, 75% woodworking. Depends upon the project. If I'm running short on time, the videos actually get longer because it takes more time to get it edited down to a reasonable length. Is there no such thing as a dumb question? Yes. Wait, no. What's my worst shop accident? Most of my injuries that I've gotten in the shop have been from hand tools. I got a nasty cut off of a chisel once. I'm really careful with the work I do, and let me give you a bit of advice. No matter what you're cutting, no matter what tool you're using, do a practice run in your head and imagine where your hands are going to be throughout the entire cut. And it's just my guess, but I'll bet most injuries from the table saw are not from cuts, but they're from kickback. So the biggest advice I have for the table saw is to always use a riving knife or a splitter. Ever thought about getting a bigger shop? Nah, everything I have fits in here just fine. It's bigger on the inside. Thanks for all your questions. Don't forget you can tweet yours at #AskMimo.